Hello there, how is it going today? So we got a new Boruto chapter, new burrito chapter. I'm sorry, man. This chapter was hella funny. Like we had entire 7 whole chapters of Boruto just being a complete and utter badass, just fighting nonstop. Because he came in, he beat Code, he fought against the Jubi, the divine trees, he fought against Mitsuki. You know what I mean? Like he was just fighting nonstop, and bro, Kawaki got one shot in this chapter. That is absolutely fucking hilarious. Which I like it because it really does go with his character. Kawaki, I don't think he's ever trained. He's always relied a lot on his karma. And I like that because Boruto in these 7 chapters has not used the karma once. And he's relied solely on ninjutsu, which really goes along his ideology of he is a ninja. While Kawaki still relies a lot on his karma, on the dojutsu that Ishiki left him, and on his artificial parts. He just relies on that. Nothing more, nothing else. That's all he does. That's all he relies on. And again, it really goes along with his way of being because he's just that type of guy. You know what I mean? So it really works out. It really checks out. And I really like that. Kishimoto is like keeping, I'm sorry, I'm sleeping, is keeping that consistency because it really does check out. And it really feels like, okay, Kishimoto's paying a lot of attention, and I like that. It's pretty good. So let's break down this chapter. Let's break down what happened and see what we've got. So first of all, you know, we had a really cool moment with Kawaki with Mitsuki and with Ada, or it's Ada, right? What is her name? It's Ada, right? I forgot her name, but with her, and I really like Mitsuki's speech right there. Like, this man is spitting facts. This man is discovering self-love. He's like, I'm gonna love myself before I can love someone else. Whether he loves Boruto or he just has this need of protecting him, we still don't know. Obviously, not even Mitsuki knows what he feels. He just knows he loves Kawaki, but in reality, he loves Boruto. Because, well, they changed places. So I'm really wondering if, you know, it's actually love or if it's something else. You know what I mean? So yeah, it really just does depend a lot on like what route Kishimoto wants to take it. But I love that Mitsuki doesn't even know himself what he's feeling. He just knows that he's feeling something and he's really confused. But I love the direction that they're taking Mitsuki, which is like he really just doesn't need his sun to shine. He really just needs himself. And that's a really splendid way of developing him because he was very sidelined in Boruto. The only development he ever got was in like a spin-off manga that Kishimoto wrote, and that's it. Because in Boruto, and honestly in Boruto, no one really has any development. It's basically just Boruto and Kawaki, and that's about it. So I'm really liking that they're putting Mitsuki in here and him really realizing that he doesn't know what he feels, but he doesn't really care. He really just wants to focus on himself, focus on his mind, and just get better on his own. And I like that. I think it's a proper way of developing him where he just doesn't need external recognition. He just needs his own, which it's great. I really, really, really like that idea. And right there, we got Kawaki suspecting that Shikamaru is siding with Boruto because Kawaki was going towards Boruto and Boruto just disappeared. But Ada is like, and no, Delta is like, oh, which by the way, Delta isn't here. She's young. She looks younger. Delta's here. I imagine this is like Delta 2.0. I don't know if this is Amato's daughter or if it's Delta 2.0. but she can fly now. So they fly now. So Kawaki's going, and he disappears, and Delta's like, "Oh, well, that's like bad luck for you." And Kawaki's like, I don't think it's bad luck," because Kawaki's starting to realize that, like, because he couldn't feel Boruto's aura, therefore, or Boruto has no way of sensing Kawaki's aura. So even though Kawaki's kind of, I wouldn't say nerfed, but he's just way too overconfident and got his ass handed to him really quickly, we can kind of maybe assume that it's the same for both of them. So the only way that Boruto ever even knew that Kawaki was going for him was because he overheard Shikamaru's conversation. So that's the thing. So that's where things are getting kind of fishy for Kawaki. Now, what I want to know, though, is how often or how frequently has Kawaki gone through this exact scenario? You know what I mean? Because like Boruto did mention in a couple of chapters ago, or like last chapter, that Shikamaru and the rest of the people have basically come to the same conclusion like a couple of times. So I wonder if Kawaki has gone through this same situation where people like begin to doubt what they truly believe. That would be very interesting to see. I want to see like next chapter, probably a possible confrontation from Kawaki towards Shikamaru, because he was talking to Shikamaru and he told Shikamaru like, I'm going for Boruto, and then Boruto like disappears. So I think it's very safe to assume for Kawaki to be like, well, if I can't sense him and he can't sense me, then that means that somebody was giving him info. Either was giving him info, or he like got into the stream. I don't know, but yeah, I really like that small little part. And then, again, I'm really liking Kishimoto's writing so far in Two Blue Vortex, because it's not being very explicit. Because again, Kawaki just stares off into like nothing. And then the panel next to him, it's Shikamaru. So it basically implying that Kawaki is doubting Shikamaru. And I like that. I much prefer the show Don't Tell. It's really good. I mean, Kishimoto is doing a magnificent job so far with Two Blue Vortex. And and then we had a fight between Kawaki and what's his name? Jura? The not Jigen. And the gigant, and my boy got one shot so bad, he didn't even stand a chance, and he had a karma activated, and he didn't stand a single chance. He got one shot. Your boy got one shot. And I thought it was very funny. I thought it was hella funny that he got one shot. Which just goes to show, again, like I said at the beginning, there is a very big contrast between Kawaki and Boruto. Because Boruto was like, I'm training. He's using his ninjutsu. And Kawaki simply isn't. He's just relying more on his karma and his, enhancements. And you can tell. Now, there are people that are saying, well, Boruto got one shot also with like with the divine trees the last time. He didn't get one shot. He did struggle, but he didn't actually try to go all out. He didn't actually fight them, is what I'm saying. He didn't actually fight them. He just went in, was trapped by them, and just basically got out of there. He didn't even try and fight them. Kawaki, on the other hand, tried to fight them with the karma. So, for me, it's really funny. I don't think that Kawaki would have one-shot Code, or would have fucked up Code the way Boruto fucked him up. So, I mean, I think it's pretty safe to assume, and it was basically implied last chapter by Mitsuki, that Kawaki is nowhere near the level of Boruto. So yeah, that was kind of hilarious. and to finish it off, we have confirmation, that Himawari has Biju chakra. Now, there are implications here. Maybe that because she was born from Naruto and Naruto had the Nine Tails, that maybe her and Boruto both, received chakra from the Nine Tails naturally. Or it could just be that, Himawari has the chakra of another Biju, because it doesn't necessarily have to be the Nine Tails. It can also be another Biju, because again, Naruto has the chakra of many other Biju. So yeah, it doesn't have to necessarily be the Nine Tails. There is still confirmation, so don't take this like it's Kurama. No, like just keep calm, relax, take it easy. We still don't know, but yeah, she has Biju chakra. I'm thinking that Kishimoto is planning on giving all of these side characters screen time, I imagine, because why else would we have a whole ass speech from Mitsuki? Would we have a lot of emphasis on Sarada, on the class president? Why would we have so much emphasis on Himawari? So I'm guessing he's giving these side characters a good treatment, which would be a big change from Naruto, because in Naruto it was just Naruto and Sasuke, and in Boruto it was just Boruto and Kawaki. So I'm really hoping that the same thing does not happen. And just to finish off, I just want to give a small comment, and I think the dynamic between Juro and Hidari, like they are giving me huge Team 4-star Android 16 and Android 1718. Because I remember in Team 4-star, Android 16 was like, kill Son Goku, kill Son Goku. And 17 and 18 were like, yo, chill out, buddy. And in this chapter, Hidari was like, is this Uzumaki Naruto? Is this where Uzumaki Naruto is? And Juro's like, brother, chill the fuck out. We're in the library. We're in the bookstore. Like, chill out, man. Like, Naruto is not here. So I thought that was kind of funny. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. So, bye-bye.